So logarithm of a number n to a given base b is the power, say x, when raised to the base b, we give the number. Let's see it mathematically. Logarithm of a number n to a given base b will be equal to s. Now, s is a logarithm, which is also the power of base. That is, s is the power of this base, which will now give us what? N. So logarithm is a power. Is a power of this base. Okay? So if we are to solve exercise, for example, you are given logarithm of 100 to base 10. Now, what are you going to get as your answer? So you now have 10 as the base. You now ask yourself, what number will you raise to this very 10 for you to obtain the 100? And that number will be what? 2. Yes, you are correct. So in that case, we now have what? Logarithm of 100 to base 10 is equal to 2. Because 10 raised to power 2 will give you 100. Logarithm of a number 16 to base 2 is equal to what? Now, you also ask yourself, what number will you raise to this very 2 for you to get 16? Yes, the number is 4. So you now have here to be what? To be 4. Because 2 raised to power 4 will give us what? 16. Now, let us see how we can manipulate logarithm table in solving exercises. Now, we are going to solve some exercises. Question. We have find the logarithm. Find the logarithm of numbers I 24, I 5, 2.3, I 4, 3.2, then IV 6, 1, 6, 5. Okay, now to solve this, we start from the first one. So solution I, logarithm of 24 is equal to what? Now we need to convert this form to standard form. Now to standard form of 24 is equal to 12.4 times 10 raised to power 1, which means that power 1 becomes the characteristics. And we know that logarithm do have two parts. The characteristics part, which we know as integer part, and the decimal part, which is called mantissa. And it is this very mantissa that we normally look up in our logarithm table. Now, we now have that logarithm of 24 is equal to, the characteristics now is 1. Now we look up 24 under 0 in our logarithm table. Okay, so we get to our logarithm table. We see the common logarithm table there. We have 24. Now 24 under 0 is 3802. So we have 3802. That is the answer to logarithm 24. Then the solution I, we are asked to find logarithm of 52.3. Now, we need to have this in a standard form. So, the standard form of 52.3 is equal to 5.23 times 10 raised to power 1. Now, that very one becomes the characteristics. Therefore, the logarithm of 52.3 is equal to, now first the characteristics is what? 1 point. Now we are going to look for 52 under 3. 52 under 3. Then we get to our logarithm table. Now we look for 52 under 3. Now you see, under 52, you have 7185. That is under 3. Here is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 52 under 3 is 7185. So we have 7185. That gives us the answer. Now the third exercise there, solution I. We have logarithm of 403.2 is equal to, now we have to get the standard form of 403.2. Now the standard form of 403.2 is, we have to shift from this very point 1, 2. You have the standard point here, and we have made 2 motion. So we have 4.032 times 10 raised to the power 2. Now, what's the characteristics? The characteristics is 2. Therefore, logarithm of 403.2 is equal to 2 is the characteristics now. So we are now going to look for 40 under 3, difference of 2. 40 under 3, difference of 2. So we now check it. 40 under 3. 40 under 3 is 6053. 40 under 3 is 6053. That's 40 under 3. Then the difference of 2. That's the difference of 2. You check the difference still under the row of 40. The difference of 2 is 2. So you now add up 2. So you will now have 5506. So 6055. Now we have 6055. That gives us what? The multiple. So the last but not the least, we have logarithm of 165. Now logarithm of 165, solution what? Solution IV. Logarithm of 165 is equal to what? You will get the what? First convert to standard form. So the standard form of 165 is 2. Look at the standard form is 1.65 times 10 raised to the power 2. Okay. Now that very power 2 becomes the characteristics. Therefore, logarithm of 165 is equal to the characteristics, which is 2. Now we look for what? 16 under 5. Now we now get to our logarithm table. 16 under 5, here is 16. Now 16 under 5 is 2175. So we now have 2175. So this is how to make use of logarithm table. Next time we meet, we are going to learn the application of this very logarithm in solving multiplication, addition, subtraction, and so on and so forth. So we are still with gen molecule. Contact us through this very number 080-377-203-66. So if you have any problem, or you want us to help you online, or you need home lesson, contact us through this very number. So you are welcome as you call us. Thank you.